June 6, 1992, Springfield, Missouri. It was a night of celebration. Suzie Streeter and Stacy McCall had just crossed the stage, diplomas in hand. They were young, vibrant, and ready for the world. After a few graduation parties, they decided to head back to Suzie's house to spend the night. Suzie's mother, Sherrill Levitt, was a hard-working hairstylist who was at home, likely sleeping. By 2:15 a.m., the girls arrived. Everything seemed normal, but by the time the sun rose over Missouri, 3 lives had vanished without a trace. The next morning, friends arrived at the house. They noticed the porch light was still on, but the glass cover was shattered on the ground. Oddly, the bulb was still glowing. Inside, the scene was chilling. There was no sign of a struggle, no blood, no forced entry. The television was hissing with static. Sherrill's bed was unmade, and the girls' clothes from the night before were neatly folded. All 3 women's purses were lined up on the kitchen floor, containing their keys, money, and Suzie's migraine medication. Even the family dog, a Yorkshire Terrier named Cinnamon, was pacing the house, agitated but unharmed. It was as if they had simply stepped out of existence. Who could have taken 3 grown women from a quiet neighborhood without anyone hearing a scream? The lead, a neighbor, reported seeing a rusty green van driven by a man who looked agitated near the house that morning. But the van was never found. The suspects, one name that often comes up is Robert Craycox, a convicted kidnapper and former Army Ranger who was in Springfield at the time. Years later, he told authorities he knew the women were dead and where they were buried, but he would only talk after his mother passed away. Was he telling the truth, or just playing a sick game? Another theory points to local grave robbers who had been active in the area. Could they have targeted the house by mistake? For over 30 years, investigators have followed thousands of leads. One of the most famous urban legends in Missouri is that the 3 women are buried under the concrete of a local hospital parking garage that was under construction in 1992. Despite pressure, the site was never fully excavated. Think about it. 3 women, 1 quiet house, no evidence. To this day, the case of the Springfield Three remains one of the most haunting cold cases in American history. What do you think happened? Was it a random predator or someone they knew? The porch light at the Springfield Police Station stayed on for years as a symbol of hope. If you have any information, or if you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe to Unresolved Truths. Let's keep these names alive until justice is found. Stay safe and stay curious.